So, why exactly are Christians not more successful? Well, keep tuning in because that's exactly what I'm going to cover today. Hello, I am Shana Rattler with agodshift.com, and today I am going to be sharing exactly why Christians are not more successful and 3 easy ways that you can become more successful and get God's blessings faster. So, number 1 reason why your blessings may be delayed, why the things that God told you may not be happening as soon as you thought they would happen. They may not be going according to plan, especially if you look at the amount of effort that you have put in. So the reason number 1 that you may not be more successful as a Christian when you feel like you're doing all the things that you should potentially do in terms of living according to the way the Bible told you, number 1 is that you're confused about how you got here. So wherever here is, you're confused about why you got here. The myth is that your past trauma or things that have happened to you in your life as perhaps a child or even most recently in your life, that those things that have happened to you are some of the reasons why you have not been more successful. Perhaps you feel that for some reason or another that you're not worthy enough for God to bless you, especially the way that you have seen Him bless other people. Where in reality, the truth is that whatever it is that happened, it actually happened for you and not to you. It happened for you so that you could grow and so that you could help other people as a result of the growth. So let's just say, for example, that you were abused as a child, right? And so some of you may be thinking, well, like, why in the world would the Lord allow me to be abused? Well, perhaps He allowed you to be abused because once you get on the other side of that, once you heal, once you realize that you're worthy and you are able to pinpoint different ways that you have been able to make your life become better, that you will be able to help other people who have been through the same type of trauma get where it is that you are now at in your life. So again, it didn't happen to you, it happened for you, and it happened for others as well so that you could help them. Reason number 2 that as a Christian that you are not that successful is that you're focused on the leaves and not the roots. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that you're focused on what it is that you can see. You're focused on the symptoms of your life. You're focused on the circumstances of your life instead of digging down or working with someone else like a counselor or a therapist or a spiritual leader that can help you really understand what the roots are that are dug way deep inside of you that are actually causing the symptoms and the circumstances that you're seeing in your life. I call it the importance of healing what is hidden, right? So it's very important that we get to the root cause of the things that we can actually see with our natural eyes in order for us to be able to get on the other side of those circumstances and get God's blessings that He has for us. And then number 3 is that you're too focused on the old. You're too focused on the old accomplishments. You're too focused on the old achievements. You're too focused on the old mindsets that got you here. Because I'm here to tell you that what got you here is not going to take you there, and God can't bless you there with what He had for you here or back there. I know that's a mouthful, but I say all that to say that the new vision that God is giving you, that place that He needs you to be next, what it is that He needs you to do next, what it is that He needs you to help next, or who it is that He needs you to help next, is going to require new perspective. You can't take the vision that God gave you and filter it through old perspective. Yes, that even means what you've done before to become successful may or may not help you with where it is that you're going. Just because you've done something a certain way a long time, just because you've been in an industry a certain amount of time, does not mean that that old perspective is going to help you get into your new vision. I know myself, I had been a coach and a consultant for so long that when the Lord was calling me to ministry, even though He showed me that my ministry would consist of me preaching and teaching in stadiums, having a television show, and using my prophetic gifts to work with celebrities and politicians, I didn't even give God a version of that vision to bless. I went and I created a coaching program out of it. And it's a very easy mistake to make, but it is a grave mistake to make. So if you're going to take that new vision and you're going to filter it through old perspective, it's going to cost you time. It's going to cost you energy. It's going to cost you money. And sometimes if you don't gain the traction that you think that you deserve and desire, you're going to quit and it's going to cost you your legacy. So I want you to think back about these three things. Which of these three may you be falling victim to? What led to it? And what can you begin to do today to begin to overcome that? So accept what did and did not happen to you. Get help where you need help to heal, and focus on who you need to become for the new season that God is giving you, versus focusing on what it is that He wants you to do. Because who you are going to become in this next season is going to be critical for you to be able to do the things that it is that He is going to have you do. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments. If there are topics that you would like to hear in the future, please put those in the comments. I hope that you will like this. I hope that you will subscribe. And beginning today, I want you to begin to recognize that you have authority over any circumstance it is that you have been through. So beginning today, I want you to begin to walk in that authority and remember that you have a role in God's will for your life.